Welcome to the DCU Sports Ground in Dublin for the final day, grand final day of the 2013 AFL Europe Championships. It has been quite a tournament to date. We have seen some cracking football. We have seen some teams that have been battered by injury and are just scraping through in these final stages. But we are up and about, and it has certainly been a great day. Of course, you can let us know if you're watching out there by tweeting us in on hashtag EC13. Hashtag EC13. We will be reading out some tweets as we go throughout the day. You're obviously watching us on Air TV or thescore.ie, and that's thanks to our wonderful sponsors, Discover Ireland. Today's game, first game of today, is between the 5th and 6th teams in this tournament. It is Germany up against Croatia. Croatia, who started the tournament so successfully by beating Germany in that opening round, couldn't quite keep up that standard of football and lost their remaining two. Germany have yet to win one, but certainly fancy their chances today. Ball's down on the ruck, and here we are to start off this game in the middle of the ground. Germany knock it forward, up to the half-forward flank. Tap down there, big tap down by the Croatians, straight into the hands of the German. He kicks it up. That's a bit of a nudge. That's Klusman there, their vice-captain. Ball beats everybody and runs out of bounds for the first boundary throw-in of the day. Klusman was able to kick a couple of goals for Germany in their last match. 2 in the space of about a minute, which gave the boys a bit of hope, but they couldn't win that one either. Knocked down here. Here comes Croatia streaming out of the back line. Kick over the top, smothered down well by Germany there. They've got a half-forward flank. Croatians have the numbers here in the back pocket. That's a good kick around the body. Excellent kick around the body. That hits number 55 for Croatia. That's Tomislav Svetko. He's kicked in the Matters mark as well. He has the capacity to get over there. Knocks that forward. Germany have the numbers here. That's well played by the German fella. Turns around, kicks it in front of Klusman here. Beats Klusman, goes over the top of the head, but he wins a foot race back. Strong, desperate play by the Croatian then to jump over the ball. They've got to get it out of that pack before it gets called holding the ball. Smashed it out there by the Croatian. Big fist out. The boundary umpire says he's going to throw that one back in. We've got a ball up here now in front of the German goal. Can they open the scores for this first game? Yet to win a game. This will mean a lot to them, Germany. They can get up and beat Croatia and get their first win for the tournament on the board here. That shot for goal has been sprayed and it's out of bounds on the full. Croatia will reload and kick this one back in. Remember, of course, you can contact us here by tweet. Oh, that's a fantastic mark. What a great grab. 33. That is Josipovic for Croatia. That is a tremendous grab coming off the halfback flank there. Jumped over about 2 German players there to take that specky. Good kick too. Good strong long kick. It's up to Svetko. Ball bounces off him. Oh, almost picked up there by the rover of the pack. Svetko kicks it out of the pack. Handball out again. There's number 5, Jan Dolazal for Croatia. That's a lovely pass. Straight to their full forward, Ivan Ivos. It was a lovely pass there by Dolazal. It was Ivan Ivos who caused the Germans so many headaches the first meeting in this tournament between the two. He kicked 3 goals in that first quarter. They really surprised the Germans with the intensity they came out in that quarter. They got to a 6-goal lead and Germany weren't able to pin that back. Kick on the way from Ivos. Oh, another spectacular fly by Croatia. It's hurt him. He's on the ground. I think he's hurt his shoulder. Snap out of the pack there by the Croatian player. Read the ball off and he's kicked it. It's Ivan Ivos again. He has kicked a tremendous rover-like goal. Fantastic agile play there for the 6'4" Croatian. He will be thrilled with that opener. An excellent start. In other good news, the Croatian player is back up on his feet. And it was indeed Josipovic again who went for that tremendous fly. And came down pretty hard on his shoulder, but he's up, he's about, and he looks okay now. So we are 1 goal Croatia. Germany yet to score. Can they make sure that Croatia don't get that same jump on them? There's been a centre square infringement here. Someone's run across the play. Someone has run across the goal. It was a Croatian player, so Germany get the free kick. You can see there that Croatia did defeat Germany that day. They got out to a 6-goal lead, but Germany pegged them back. And they ended up winning 47-33, the Croatians. They weren't so lucky then against the Swedish team. They put up a good fight, but ended up losing that one to the Swedes, 32-41. Croatia here get the ball out of the back. It's a big kick up there from the ruckman. Comes up. That's Fabian Kortz there, the German number 28. He's been playing fullback for this tournament, so he's up the ground quite a bit. Handball across. This is trouble here. Croatia have the ball now. Running the open goal. Great tackle played by German. Hands up over there by Oster. He was good last match too. Strong play here by the Germans. They look to almost get out of trouble. Spin back into the pack. It's a hot ball there. Hotly contested. That's not coming out. And the umpire says, we will take that kick. You can certainly see that this game means a lot to both teams. Even though it's the last day of the championship for these guys and they're battling out for 5th and 6th, there is a huge intensity this one. There is Fabian Lander. He kicks that ball up. Germany have the numbers here, but there's a free kick to the Croatian. Well played by him. He really dug down and went for that ball himself. Put his head over it, and of course the Germans who were arriving late got into his back and too high, and he will take the free kick. Kicks a short kick up to the top of the meters. Germany had that covered, but well roved. Handballed across. Here's 23, David Lazanin for Croatia. Couldn't hold the ball. Ball falls to the pack. Nice handball out there by Croatia. Kicked out again. It's scrappy at the top of the forward 50 metres. Number 6 for Germany. That's Jacob Jung. He's been a fine player this tournament. He's chasing the ball out towards the wing. Ball comes out to the half-forward flank. It's a one-on-one marking contest. Great grab. That is a fantastic grab. And I think that is Fetko. Tomislav's Fetko again. He has been a tremendous asset to this Croatian team. Strong overhead for the entire tournament. Kicks long now up to the pack. Another great mark. They just have too many tall forwards, it seems, that have caused Germany too much trouble. Can he go back, line up and kick this one through? This would be a great start for Croatia. This to put their second goal on the board. He's on a fairly tight angle. He's only 15 minutes out. He's kicked. It looks good off the boot. The teammates like it. He loves it. That is a great result for Croatia. That is their second goal for this quarter. They are 2 goals straight to Germany yet to score. Well, that hasn't been as an explosive start as it was the previous time these two teams met. But Croatia are now edging away again. Germany started well. They're going to want to make sure they see something on the scoreboard for all of their effort in this first quarter. Here we see Josip Hublak. Oh, we've seen another centre square infringement here. This one going against the Germans here. It's to Croatia. The boys need to realise that they cannot run into that centre square until the ball's been bounced. Smart handball there by Hublak. He kicks it long. Fabian Kortz had the measure of that, but it goes over his head. Snapped around the corner by Croatia. It's a lovely kick. Just misses to the right-hand side of the post. A great snap. And that takes Croatia to 2 goals, 13. Germany had to score. Fabian Kortz to kick this one back in. That's a lovely, lovely long kick. That is a fantastic kick. Hits his man who's just not able to hold the grab. Ball comes down to the forward now. It's right on the wing. There's Oster. He was fantastic last match. Great handball over. Here's Jacob Jung. Kicked out there now. Here we go. Number 11. It's Klusman, the last captain. Slams that one through for a goal. That is a magnificent piece of football there from the Germans. 4 touches from the kick in. Lovely handled. Handball over the top from Oster. Got his man running. Jung then delivered it into Klusman. Klusman turned and slammed that home from 20 metres out. That will be an excellent highlight for their highlight reel when they take this tournament back home to Germany. Well played. That takes Croatia. It takes Germany to 1 goal. Trailing Croatia 13 points. Ball up again. Hublak gets beaten. He hasn't been beaten much this tournament, but he does there. Germany again push that ball forward. Here's their number 4. That's Christoph Weib for Germany. He's going to take the free kick. No, the ball's coming back now to 29. 29's going to have a kick. This is Kevin Hoff. He kicks the ball in, doesn't make the target. Germany again look dangerous here in the forward pocket. Croatia do well to smother that ball down, and they've locked that one down. Umpire going to throw this one up now. Clear out the decks. Give that space some space, and on they go. Can Germany kick another goal here? Take this into quarter time all wrapped up. Kicked out of the pack. Fortuitously follows for Croatia. It looks like Svetko coming through there. Bull raging through. Kicks it up to the middle of the ground. Courts is up from full back. He seems to have it in control. Gets the ball. Handballs across. That's number 19 there for Germany. Handball up. Well played by the Germans. They're keeping it alive. Croatia, though. Courageous work to duck in there to that pack. Excellent football by the Croatians, but it comes out to the Germans. Snapped around the corner. Oh, diving mark there by the German centre-half forward. Doesn't make the tackle. Smothered down. Excellent play by number 12, Nedic for Germany. And they're going to keep that one in. That is a strong piece of play. Great pressure there by the Germans to lock that in. We're joined here by the head of AFL Europe, none other than Ben McCormick, who's flown over from London today to join us. Ben, how have you seen the tournament so far?
Yeah, it's been great watching the coverage back home in London and hearing the commentary work of yourself there, Kieran. Been fantastic. And it's been really good to see the contests throughout the week. It's a closely fought competition, and you can see from 6th through to 1st, the difference isn't too great, which is really encouraging for the sport's development in Europe. And we're looking forward to a great day of finals footy here.
Thanks, Ben. You're right. We have seen some great contests, and nothing really has blown out by too far. We haven't seen the difference in class from 1 through to 6, as you say. We saw the Germans take a couple of these teams all the way. To be honest, it has gone down to depth of squads, I guess. And unfortunately, we've seen the Germans have been racked by injury for this tournament. They were really... They went hard in that first match and lost a few players. In the second match as well, had a few soft tissue injuries. Oh, it's a great mark by Klusman again. What a tower of strength he's been. Another fine grab. He's looking a very lively prospect down there. He's got a bit of a limp on too. I hope I haven't been putting the curse on Germany by talking about their injuries, by giving them more injuries. He looks all right. As you are as a forward, I think you forget about your injuries whilst you're having a shot for goal. He has put that one through. Here we go. He's limping off, though. He wanted to add to his super boot golden chance. I'd be throwing him down there in the forward goal square because he has been excellent. Well, that is a cracking response by the Germans. Croatia kicked the first 2 goals, and Germany have just fought their way back in a real arm wrestle. Have absolutely fought their way back here to be on even pegging. It's now 2-1, 13 Croatia to 2 goals straight Germany. Hublak up, gets a knockdown. Strong as always. Ball comes out in the middle. Jacob Jung sprints from the middle. He's got a good toe about him. Here's the new full forward. What can he do? Klusman's off. The ball's running into the forward pocket. Croatia trying to push it over the line. And eventually they do. And we are all tied up now, 13 apiece. Germany have come back very strongly here out of the middle of the ground. No surprises that Jacob Jung has had his hands on the football to drive that forward for the Germans. He has been a key part of them getting back into this match. What can Croatia do? They need to clear this one out of the German danger zone. They've picked up long. Here comes Svetko, the high marking Svetko up. Ball falls to the forward pack. Strong pack there. Black there. Ball comes out. That was a smart handball. Gave some German player on the runs. Croatia player had it marked though. Kicks out wide, but only as far as Courts. Fabian Courts plays on. Kicks it long. Who's in the goal square for Germany? It's going to bounce through. It's on the run. He's kicked it into the open goal square, and that's a fantastic goal. Fabian Courts has unloaded from about 60 metres and went over the head of the pack. And the young German forward pocket there was fleet of foot enough to get back first and soccer that one through for a goal. And that has put Germany in front. And they are pumped in the middle of the ground there. Everyone getting around to Courts. That was a big job. He's playing up at centre-half back today, Fabian Courts. And he made a big foray down there. Firstly, to knock that ball out of the pack when the ball was kicked in. And secondly, to drive that back in. Fantastic play. And the Germans are now up in front. And will we see the Germans get their first win for this tournament? Up go the Ruckman. Strong tap by the Germans again. Osa's in there for Germany. Handball out though. Croatia's got this covered. Ball comes out. Bounces in front of courts again. Beats him though now. We have the German 24. He gets the handball up and off. Pack forms. Jacob Jung's in there for Germany. That's strong play. Here it comes out the back. It's structured very well there, Germany. Had a few players out. And here's Oster again. He finds some space. What can he do with the ball? Smart handball over to Jacob Jung. He tries to knock it back to Oster. Ball comes out. Oster again has a smart handball. He's very good with his hands. Here's Matthias Oster. Very, very smart handballer indeed. Long kick here from Croatia up to Pack. Courts flies for it. Ball goes over the top. Knocked back by Germany. Kicked out again by 24 for Germany. He's been very strong today. Very strong indeed. It's their captain, Sebastian Esch, 24. Germany have a few loose men outside this pack, but Croatia control the ball inside the pack. Smart handball there. Brings the players up. He gets it out. Germany players sitting out wide now. Ball goes straight up in the air. It's going to beat all players. How does it bounce? Croatia look like they've got the numbers here to clear this one up. And on the quarter time siren, that ball beats everyone over the line. And there will be no more play for this quarter. A fantastic quarter. Croatia coming out and kicking the first 2 goals, only to be re-challenged then by Germany, who came out and slammed 3 on the board to take the lead. So at quarter time, it is Germany 18 to Croatia 13. And we'll be back after the quarter time break with more from Game 1 of the final day of the 2013 AFL Europe Championship. And here we are back for the second quarter of Germany versus Croatia. We certainly have a match in our hands here. The Germans are very keen to record their first win of the tournament. And they've come out strongly in the first quarter. They've kicked 3 goals. Germany have kicked 2 goals. And then Germany are in the lead. Ball out of boundary line here. We'll have another boundary throw in. German captain, you can see there, Sebastian Esch. He has been a bit of a marshal of the troops all of this tournament. Directing play across. Here's also gets a quick kick, pops up. Germany have the numbers charged in. God, that was absolutely fierce play there. Ball again buried in the pack here. We're going to have another throw in. It was a good start today. We had the colourful national anthems of both Germany and Croatia. Ball out of the pack here. Scrappy down the forward line. Croatia getting some numbers back there, obviously. Trying to make sure that Germany don't get another easy goal out. It's kicking in danger. And that is going to be a German free kick. And that is 18 for the German. That is Florian Naumann, who started this match well. He's going to go back and have a shot here. It's a testing distance. He'll be kicking this from about 40 metres out. Not much of an angle. Big left foot there. It looked nice off the boot, but it didn't quite make the distance, and it's gone. It did make the distance, but it's gone to the left and through for 1 point. Croatia now to load back up and kick this one in. That's a lovely long kick over the head of Jacob Jung of Germany. We have number 23 here, Justin Bayer. He gets his hands on it, turns it over though. Croatia have it. Germany mark that ball in their back line and send it out again. And that beats Joe Sartori. He's been a fantastic player this tournament. Must have his name being spoken about for team of the tournament for sure. He's been very solid for the Germans down on that half back line. Germany now have it on their half back flank. Kick it up long, kick it high. It's throw 2 against 1 in the air. Good fly from the German ruckman. Couldn't quite hold it. Ball comes out. In the pack, there's Oster again. Hands and knees, gets the balls out. There's Naumann. He handles it back. Ball in the pack, what the Croatians do with it here. Now they've got the numbers. Now they're on the run. Kicked out forward, over the head. Well marked there by Croatia. That is their number 17. Is that big Ivan Ivos? I don't think it is. He's going to go back. What can he do with this from now? He'll be kicking from the centre square. It's going to take a massive roost. He puts that, peps it to the forward line. It's knocked forward. And that is going to be a German free kick. Fabian Kortz again. He has had a wonderful tournament to date. Ball comes over the back. Smart handball. Put the Croatian player in space. Jacob Jung. Great speed. He certainly has some toe when he gets into space there. But the ball beats him in the end. And it's gone over for a boundary throw-in. Ball again out here. Here come the Croatians. They've got the numbers here. That looks like a good, smart, long kick. In again it goes. Well played again. Handball across now. We've got a couple of Croatians. Can they clear it? Turns around onto his left foot. What can we do on the left? A quick snap, but too sharp an angle. And that has gone over for a point. That's play on there by the Croatian. He's 40 metres out straight in front, and he's put his teammate right under pressure by playing on. Maybe it's time to go back and kick the goal for the team. He would have seemed to have had a fairly strong opportunity there to kick that goal. So I'm surprised he didn't go back there and slot that one. He was looked like he was being kind of unselfish, but he might have been better advised, as you said, Ben, to have gone back and kicked that one himself. Here comes the German captain, Sebastian Esch. Kicks that one high and long. Great mark. Is that Klusman again? It certainly is. He is back. He's back out and he looks like he's moving well. So no injury there for him. They had to
get him back on. He's been terrific for them, as you say, all week, and particularly today as well. So important that he's playing.
He's come up the ground, so he has been... He's looking like he is mobile. I thought he might have just been stuck back there in the pocket. Ball's floating around here. Can Croatia clear this? No. Florian now and gets the hands up. Gets the handball out. Germany still have the numbers here. It's a tight pack. Handballed out by Croatia. They've got numbers, but just can't get that clearing kick away. Finally, it does come out. Still, there's Ossa for Germany. That's well played there by the Croatian. Fantastic bit of play to keep his head over that ball. But marked. Who is it? It's Jacob Jung. What is Jung going to do with it? Jacob Jung, he's outside of 50 now. It's a lovely kick off the boot. Coming back in, but no one back there on the goal line for Germany. And it's been marked by the big Croatian fullback. It was a lovely kick though off the boot by Jacob Jung. Croatia now to kick it back out. The score at the moment is Germany 18, 3 goals straight. Croatia's 2 goals to 14 points.
Jacob was actually just a little bit unlucky there with his kick for goal. The Croatian player ran through the mark and it was missed. Could have been a 50-metre penalty, drawing him right down to the goal line. So unlucky there for Jacob, but working well, the Germans.
They are working well, and that's been one of those smaller penalties that seems to have been... it's one of those, I guess, rules that when you grow up with Australian rules football, you're probably more aware of than you are. It's one of those ticky-touched ones, isn't it, Ben? So,
absolutely, yeah. Not an easy one for the European umpires to pick up that are new to the game and really going well this tournament. And a point there to Croatians from point-blank range.
Yeah, it was a fine effort from, that was their fantastic Josip Havlak, who's been amazing for them all tournament. He must also be a contender. Such a strong footballer. He picked that one up, had about 4 people on his back, just wrestled him off, but couldn't quite finish. That's Fabian Courts again, has marked that one up. He is loving coming up from full-back line for this match. He has absolutely been great. Kicks it to his pal there. That is Oster, both playing from Hamburg. Kicked up again. There's Klusman who flies. Strong fly. Ball comes down. Kicked into an open German forward line. Which way does it bounce? Croatia get their hands on it. Good clearing kick away. That's a fantastic kick away there. Croatia turn and run on with it. They're keen to play on the Croatians. This is great to see. That's a lovely pass. That was one of the better passes we've seen for today. Great confidence. Took a great mark himself and swung around, looked up, spotted his mate down the field, and had the brains to put it high enough so the German player couldn't quite reach up and touch it. And it landed on his teammate's chest. A beautiful pass.
They think he plays like Buddy. Can he kick like him?
That is a big, big kick now.
Rode that the whole way. The team celebrates. That's a goal from outside 50. Well done.
That is a huge goal. An absolutely huge goal by that team there. And it was a lovely piece of play in the end. I think everyone was pretty keen to see that one go through. Well, that certainly gives us another good game back again. That puts Croatia back in front, which is great to see. That's been a good tussle. Can Germany keep their way and make sure that they're seeing a strong finish to this match? They have, of course, as again... That's a free kick going Germany's way. What can they do? They move the ball forward now off the wing. Up it comes. Oh, lands on the chest of the German, but he can't take it. Well mopped up by the Croatian half-back flank. Handball across there by number 0 for Croatia. Up it goes. Good big pack forms. That was Svetko. Fabian Kurtz there. Kicks it up long. Klusman's up. One-handed Klusman brings it down to ground. Ball now brought out by the Croatians. Again, there's Satori. Strong grab, Satori.
Brave. Sat underneath it with 3 Croatians closing in on him and just kept his nerve. Fantastic.
He has been excellent all tournament, Sartori. He's been a really courageous and strong player. Good fly then by Essa. Ball comes up, Jacob Jung's got it at his feet. Essa's in there as one. makes a bit away. And that is going to be too high there. And there's a German free kick. Although we had the three players going in at the hardest. This is Miles Trepan for Germany. Miles Trepan. It's going to take a super kick here for him to kick the goal. He's kicked it from just outside of the centre square. Not going to make the distance. Croatia have the big men back there. Knocked down, well knocked down to their running players. And that's a lovely kick again. Well, they put to 1-on-2. It's Courts and their captain for Germany here. Smart play by Kurtz. He kicks that one long back. Well played, Fabian Kurtz. Great courageous mark there by Croatia. God, he's run back into his teammate though. Such a strong, courageous piece of play. And one of the things that people told me this week they've really found great about the game, Ben, is just the 360 nature of this game where players are running at you from all angles and he really can be hit from any sort of side of your body.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of the unique features, I guess, of our game with no offsides and the defender can come from any direction, so there's a real need for peripheral awareness of what's going on around you. I think it's something that all European players that find this game really enjoy. They've come from rugby or football backgrounds and they just love, one, having the ball in their hand and all being allowed to kick, but also that nature of there's a position for everyone on the ground of an Aussie rules field.
Great mark by Svetko there. Great grab. He's handballed that up now. Ball comes out. There's Esther again. He kicks it up. Oh, brave there by the Croatian number 12. And that's Tomislav Nedic. Now, he's a fine kick of the football. We've seen that twice from him today. This guy's a lovely kick of the football. I think the distance is going to be too much for him, though. Where does he put that? Puts that to the top of the square. Ball beats the pack over the back and goes out for boundary throw-in. It'll be interesting to see now if this game will be locked down for the remainder of this quarter. Germany here have the ball run out of pack. Looks like Sartori again on the opposite outside of the boot. Up to Wassa. Tapped down by the Croatians. That's some smart play. Short kick outside. There's Svetko. Svetko's been one of those big-bodied Croatian players that have really given them a chance in this tournament. They've got 3 or 4 6'4" plus really strong bodies. Here's one of them, Hubluck in the ruck. Ball beats both of them. And it is Pate holding the ball.
Just took it straight out of the ruck there. Tackling instantly. You've got to get rid of it straight away if you're rucking.
Kick down there by the German now. Here comes the pack. Sartori's under it. Jacob Jung's under it. Only number 13 for Croatia there. Josip Krava went for that one. That was good judgment of the football by Krava. He now goes back up and reloads it. What can he do? Is there any leads from the Croatian forwards? He's going to go long to the pack. It's a big high kick. Who can fly here? Svet goes down there. Ball hits the pack. In roved, kicked off the ground by the Croatian, but that's out of bounds and on the full. Germany take a breather and get a chance to reload and try to get it out of the hot spot for themselves. They are deep in their own defence here.
Josip Krava is actually the president of the Croatian Footy League and also has some amazing stories around his career, his profession. He's currently works in a laboratory searching for a cure for leukemia, so football's not his only interest. Very, very smart man.
And he's great. Oh, fantastic grab there. Great play. That is fantastic. That's not Hubluck.
Not sure about the haircut.
Not sure. There's a few haircuts here I've questioned this tournament. The Croatian boys, they've got some very, very creative hairdressers wherever they've all come from. Ball kicked up long high now. Germany get their hands to this. Tap it down. Here comes a road. Number 19 for Germany has stormed out of the pack here. This is Marcus Drexel, the number 19 player for Germany. Looked like he had a good bit of toe, good bit of composure. I always think it's great to see the guys that get the ball and have the confidence to take a bounce at this level. This has been a very, very hot tournament. And if you get caught with the ball, you're going to get paid holding the ball. And there's another one. Germany, great tackle. That's Jacob Jung there. He's going to kick this one back in from the half-back flank.
Jacob's really benefited from the 2 years in the European Legion. You can see that he's come along leaps and bounds in the last 2 years, and it's great to see him performing today.
Here we go, kicked up. Germany have the half-forward flank now. Over the top of the head. Svetko there against the German captain, Esch. Mirkovic has kicked it up. This is good play by the Croatians. Ball's coming streaming the forward line now. It's a one-on-one. Who can win?
Oh, he's throwing the head back. Has he got one? Who's this to?
I've got a feeling this is the too high paid against the German fullback.
Wow, looked like he played for that. It was hard to tell from here.
It is hard to tell from here, and that's the halftime siren. So here we go. This is number 33 for Croatia. This is big Josip Josipovic. Can he kick the goal? Can he kick the goal to put Croatia further ahead? He has. And at the end of the quarter, it is Germany. 4 goals, 3, 27. It's Croatia. 4 goals, 3, 27 versus Germany. 3 goals straight, 18. An excellent half of football there. Croatia just getting their noses back in front towards the end of that quarter. But we sure do have an excellent opportunity now for Germany to regroup and come back after half-time and see if they can get their first win of this tournament. Croatians would love to finish the tournament on a high and make sure they get their second win over the Germans. We'll be back with you live from the DCU Sports Ground here in Dublin for the last half of this great, fantastic battle between Germany and Croatia here at the 2013 AFL Europe Championships. Just a correction to those scores. At halftime, we have Croatia 4 goals, 3, 27. Germany are 3 goals, 2, 20. So a 7-point difference between the teams at halftime. And we will see you back for the third quarter. And we are back again. Here we are for the third quarter. Germany versus Croatia. Ball up. Hubluck gets up for Croatia. Knocks the ball down. Ball along the ground. The captain for Germany kicks it out wide. Croatia seem to have that one measured. They've got the ball wrestled out of their arms there by Croatia. Germans have that locked in now. It's not going anywhere. It's going to be thrown up again. Germans now to kick this one long and into their forward line. Let's see what they can do with it. Croatia go to kick it out of danger, but only really kick it through for a point. And that is a point. A point for Germany. So it takes the score Croatia 27 to Germany 21. Kicked out by Croatia. Oss is underneath it. Ball comes to the back of the pack. Josip Popovic was across that one. Kicked high and flying. 23 flies for that. Ball hits the deck. Josipic here. Goes the man. Then goes back to look at the ball. Still in play here. Still in play. Sneaks out though. And that's going to be a boundary throw in by the boundary umpire. On the 50-metre line here. With Germany in attack. Tapped down by the Croatian ruckman on his far. Jacob Jung's in there for Germany. Croatia pick it up. Can they push the ball forward? They get themselves... It's kicked out of bounds on the full. And that was Marcus Drexel there, who kicked that out in the bounds of the full. He did well to bring that ball back in play. He was only able to then to kick it out the full. Croatia get up over the top. Jung is down. Jung is down. Looks like he's injured. Ball flies. German captain underneath it. It comes in. Good news is that Jung's running again. He's not too bad now. Ball picked up by the Germans. Swung back into attack. Croatia have the numbers there. It comes down, but it lands into a German chest. He kicks long. Snapped around the corner. It's a wall of Croatians standing there. Have they got anyone to kick it to? They have. It's Josipic. He gets his head down low. Gets the high. He was tackled too high. Josipic to go back and take this kick. Not planning on moving the ball fast, it seems. Josip goes long. It's a nice kick. A lovely kick. Right onto Svetko's chest. He's taking the mark anyway. Lovely bit of football there by Josip Jopovic. It's going to be too far out, you'd think, for Svetko to score. Does he put it to the top of the square? Does he look for a short player in the forward pocket he can kick to? He goes long, top of the goal square. Who can fly? It's knocked down by the German fullback line. And it's pushed over the boundary line. And we're going to have another boundary throw in. I can see Sebastian Esch getting down there. Get some numbers down there for the Germans. Well played by Oster. Ball bounces up again. Handball out. Oster still over the top. Just nudging it forward now. Metre by metre. Croatians get the ball out. Kicked up high. It's a lovely mark by the number 20 there for Germany. That is Martin Rakrichler. He's kicked out long and wide now. Nice. Out in front of Satori. Dropped the mark, but it's fallen to German players. They've got numbers there running with them. It's the number 7, Fabian Lindner, who kicks it up now. Ball bounces in front of them. It's moved in the Germany half-forward line. Handball out across. Big kick. Big booming kick in the forward line here for Germany. It's one-on-one. The ball bounces over the top of them. And out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. So the scores are currently Croatia 27, Germany 21. There's only one goal of difference between these teams. And it is deep in the German forward line. Thrown up. Knocked over the back. It was a smart bit of play by the Croatian ruckman. Ball get it. They're inching it out. Satori turns on his left. Snaps around Truly. And has just missed. A great effort by Joe Satori there. Snapped on the left foot out of the pack. Swung it around. It looked good for a long time, but just missed to the right-hand side of the goalpost and through for a point. So Germany ever sneaking closer The score is Germany 27, Croatia 27, now Germany 22. Lovely kick out and mark there by Croatia. Kick to the man of the mark. Their forward pressure has been strong, Germany. There's about 4 or 5 smothers off marks they've had in their forward line. And that just keeps the pressure on the German back line, knowing they can't get that clearing kick away. Well tapped down by Croatia to their over. That looks like Svetko again. He's having some match today. A good kick. Puts it into space for his half-forward flanker. Tapped over the head. Tapped over the head and well played. He's going to get a free kick for that. No, it's the German player. He takes that free kick. He kicks long up the wing. Knocked back down. Croatian man. He gets on top of that. Goes to his feet. The umpire says he's going to ball that up. No. The umpire says that was too high against Germany. The player caught him on the top of the head. So the Croatians are going to go back and kick this one out up into the wing. A chopper-style kick comes down. Germany read that well off the pack. Turn around and kick it up. Lovely mark by the number 19 there for Germany. That is Drexel. Drexel turns, kicks. It's 2-on-1. Can't be marked by the Croatian player. Falls at the feet. A few players rush in. Who can clear this? There's number 3 for Croatia who kicks it long, lovely kick. Ball bounces over their heads. Halfback, well played there by the German halfback. Beat off a few tackles and kicked it long. Hublak couldn't mark it. Ball comes down. There's Oster. Can he get his hands on it again? Croatia swing it around. Here comes Josipic. Josipic is marked well. He's about 55. He kicks back. It's going to be a foot race now. Svetko's down there. And they've had a great mark to number 30. Is this Duranja for Croatia? Duranja just goes back now. This is definitely a goal-kicking opportunity for the Croatians. Is to stretch the lead. Germany have been coming back at them this quarter, but peppering the scoreboard. Haven't really been able to put the goals that maybe they should have to change the course of this match. And we come. A kick from Croatia from inside 50. It's a good kick off the boot. But it's to the right, and it's 1 point. 1 point to Croatia. So it stretches their lead. Stretches their lead back out. They're back out to a goal of difference now. Croatia 28, Germany 22. Kicked in by Courts. Big jump over the back. Lovely bit of play. That was Justin Bayer who took that. Ball thrown up here on the outer side wing. Up goes Hublach. Ball locked in. It is fierce tackling in there. Really strong bodywork going in from both teams. Free kick has been pulled out. No, it's over the boundary line and thrown back in. Hublach locks it straight down the throat of his rover. Great bit of play. Up to the leading player there for Croatia. He's going back now. He's on the wing. That's a big long kick in. Bit of space. Here's Josipic. Beats him. Beats Ivanivos. But the German player gets it and kicks it out of bounds on the full. So Croatia will have another chance here to enter their forward 50. Or they're already in their forward 50. A very tight angle though. You'd think it's far too tight to be able to kick a goal. Well, the player throws a bit of grass up in the air like he thinks he's going to have a shot. Seeing which way the wind is blowing, he kicks that one back. But he is missed, and it is a point for Croatia. So it takes them to 29. Croatia 29, Germany 22. The Germans are wanting on it. Oh, it's not a bad kick out to the leading 25 here for Germany. Gets over his head though. Oster runs in to try to tackle. Good set of handballs. Here's Hublach. He kicks into the man of the mark. Germany have the ball. That looks like Jung. Kicks around the corner, straight to the man. Kicked up by those two Germans here. Can they make it? They can take a great grab. And I think that's Justin Bayer again down there. Justin Bayer's had a fantastic match. It was a very courageous mark there. He ran back into the pack. And a few men charging at him. He was able to hold on. Of course, remember, if you'd like to let us know what you think of the match, tweet us in here. We are hashtag EC13. We've had a tweet in here from James Talbot, who says, any words of inspiration for the GB Bulldogs before our Euro Champs Grand Final against Ireland? Go Dogs. That, of course, coming up at 4 o'clock. Strong mark there by Kevin Hoff for Germany. He kicks it up the wing. A lovely bit of play. Straight in the chest of his man, number 30. That was an excellent kick. That is Miles Trevin again. He kicks long. There's Klusman who comes out. Bounces off his chest. Ball still in dispute. Klusman, good handball out to his teammate there. This is Kevin Hoff again. Turns around his right. Can he keep it in? Just. And that is out of bounds. Punched over the lines. Danny James, one of the great Britain players who's been tremendous this tournament. He tweets in, Grand Final, Great Britain versus Ireland today at 4 p.m. Support is massively appreciated. Good man, Danny James. One from Kirklees, goal ball. Good luck to all the Great British Bulldogs today. Hashtag EC13. Bring home the bacon. Croatia now lock that ball down to the forward line. That's going nowhere. The boundary umpire says, let me throw that up. Scores are locked here. We're waiting for that one surge of play that's going to break this way open. Will it be for the Croatians or will it be for the Germans? Tapped down there by Germany. Ball out of the pack, handballed out into his space. That's good play by Croatians to keep that in front of them. Fino in front of it. Jung, Ossa, some good numbers around it here for Germany. Comes out though to Croatia. Can he get a kick away? Only just. Big Svetko. Lovely handball. Out of the pack. German man keeps it in front of him. Germany have the numbers picked up, but ricocheted off the legs. He does well there to work up and pick up his mistake. Although he's been paid holding the ball. That's number 4 for the Germans there. Kick taken. That's across there to number 11. That's Thomas Loves. It's on Sedic over there. And again, holding the ball. So Germany to reload. They need a goal. Where can they find a goal? It's kicked up long, punched back. Punched back a good 15 metres there by the Croatian ruckman, Hublak. He has had some tournament, as we've already said. Again, Hublak gets a handball out. Kicked in a space over the head. It looks like Svetko beats him over the line, though. That's going to be a boundary throw-in. Croatia handball out to themselves now on the 50. Snapped around. There's a free kick here. Someone's been holding on to somebody, and it's a Croatian free kick. It's going to go to Ivan Ivos. And that will hurt. Germany had 2 men there. They didn't really need to give away a free kick. And they've put it in the hands of the dangerous Ivan Ivos. What can he do with the ball from here? It's going to be a very tight angle. Of course, he started this tournament on absolute fire. 3 goals against the Germans. And he's lining up, I think, for number 2 for himself here. Just to really stretch the lead for the Croatians. And he's kicked it straight through the middle. Ivan Ivos kicks another goal for Croatia. That stretches their lead. Puts them now 2 goals in front. And the Germans are going to have to find something here now if they're going to win their first match for this tournament. It's going to have to start coming out of the middle for them. The usual names. The Osters. The Naumans. They're going to have to get this ball and force it into their forward line so they can get an opportunity to kick a couple of goals to catch up this lead by the Croatians. Hablach again. Look how strong he is. Out of the pack. Satori over it for the Germans. Croatia struggling through there with the ball. Here comes Naumann for Germany. Pushed off it. And that is three-quarter time here at the DCU Sports Ground. We only have 1 quarter left of this match. And as it stands, Croatia are 35, Germany 22. It's a 13-point lead, so 2 and a bit goals. Can Germany come back here after the three-quarter time break and find 2+ goals to steal this match from Croatia and get themselves a number 5 position for the 2013 AFL Europe Championship?
Back here for the 4th quarter of this first game of 3 in the finals day of the AFL Europe Championships, and Germany find themselves trailing by 13 points. It's only 3 kicks, Germany, and I think they can come back. The German coach was very vocal at three-quarter time and very encouraging towards the boys finding those 3 goals required. Josip, here he is, kicks it out in front into the hot spot. The Croatian, there's Buddy Franklin, there he is. Can't quite get a clean handle on the ball. The Germans looking to rush it either for a behind or over the line for a boundary throw in. Big Svetko is probably going to take this in the ruck, and as you say, he's been dominant the whole championship so far, and no, it's fallen short here. Josip Kravar, oh, that's a throw, I'd say. Has he thrown it? No, over the line before he incorrectly disposed of that one, so we've got to throw in again. Deep in the forward pocket, double-handed tap, great ruck work, bit of messy ball. Needs one clean handle here, and the Croatians could be in for a score. Knock it out. Jakob Jung emerges from the pack, kicks long, clears the 50 metres. Ball bouncing around, doing what an Aussie rules ball does, and that's unpredictable in all sorts of directions.
We have another boundary throw in now. We can also see how much this means to the Croatian. We have a posting here by the Croatian Knights on Twitter. Remember, hashtag EC13. It's by Croatian Knights. They're Croatia up by 13 at three-quarter time. Let's go, boys. One more quarter and we get official ranking from World Footy. Would be great to enter with a win. So it certainly means a lot for Croatia here. That's a fine mark there by Josipic. I think it needs to come back though, does it? No. It was 50 metres. So here's an opportunity for Croatia. We've seen how much it means to them. This will give them a ranking in World Footy, which is very important to the Croatians. They are not going to give in at this last quarter. Even though the Germans are very keen for their first win of the tournament, Croatia look like it means as much to them. And here's a chance to really, really make this difficult for the Germans. A kick from 50 metres out. Oh, it's another 50-metre penalty. He's come over again. And that is going to be a gimme, you'd say, for the Croatians. It is going to make this a much, much easier kick. It's right on the goal mouth. This is point-blank range. And for number 21 there for Croatia, it's Ignacio Velecic. Velecic could put the first nail into this coffin for Germany. He's kicked the goal. They are vocal. There's a double, triple handstand. Boom! You do not get to see those every day. That is Tomislav Nedic. And that was amazing. He's so tired now he has to run straight to the boundary line. He is knackered after that. But it was something for the highlight reel. You get the sense now Croatia think they had this sewn up. They're three plus goals in front, and they definitely have been playing with the best spirit in the last quarter. Down by Hublach again, a lovely knockdown. Here comes Germany. What have they got? Here's their captain. He's going to need to help them out if they're going to get across the line here. Handballed out. Croatian player not really making an effort to get rid of that. Umpire says it was tied to him, though. He had no opportunity, and they're going to ball this up. Well, I must say, Ben, that was one of the best goal celebrations I've seen in any level of football.
Yeah, and just thinking back, I'm not sure he actually had anything to do with the goal. So it's fantastic to see the spirit of the team and just having pure joy in your teammates' achievements. It's really good to see by the Croatians. Long kick down to centre wing here. Another contest. It's been quite a contested game, and looking to hopefully, as the boys tie, maybe some space will open up. Here's the Germans coming off half-back flank. Pumps it long. Klusman, oh no. Gets away from him there. Can he get himself back up into the play, Klusman? Here the ball comes out. Great contest. Man, it's going hard at the football. What have we got? We've got a decision. Head down. Whose free kicks this one? It's going to Croatia. Must be a head-high tackle there, the umpire's deemed. So Croatia on the half-back flank. Going long, straight down the wing. Buddy Franklin out on the lead. Picks up, turns, spins, kicks the centre half forward. Good contest. Tomislav Svetko gets a high one. And will line up directly in front from 50 metres. He has kicked some long goals over his career. And I wouldn't put this beyond him to make the distance at least. What do you think, Kieran?
I have been surprised by how many of these players have been able to kick from 50. Probably says more about my kicking ability that I never rate them a chance. He's kicked that from at least 55 out. It's a lovely looking kick. It has gone straight to the middle for a goal. What a cracker by Svetko. 55 out, all the confidence in the world, and he has slammed that one through for the goal. Over the hands of the German fullback, and Croatia are starting to put on some champagne football to finish this tournament. I tell you what, they are absolutely pumped.
And Svetko, not fussed with the triple backflip somersault celebration, just raises both guns, flexing, and says, have a look at this physique. I just kicked one from 50. He does love... Oh, someone's doing push-ups at centre forward. The Croatian boys are really enjoying this last quarter and looking to celebrate their first full-sided tournament with some success here in the last game.
And why wouldn't they? They have been great to watch this tournament. They're going to come away now with what looks like 2 wins. But in the other matches, Svetko again gets up for the ball. Second bite of the cherry. Paid too high. He's going to take a free kick. And 50 metres. Svetko is going to line up again from point-blank range to kick this through. The crowd here are anxiously waiting to see what sort of entertaining performances the Croatians can put on with another goal. Svetko is going to kick another goal and seriously start challenging for a team, for a position in the team of this tournament. His influence cannot be underrated whatsoever. He has been a strong performer. Just a great centre-half forward there. He's just been a great person to put the focal attack through. Just gives him a great contest and presents himself well every time for the Croatians. They've really appreciated that by having him up there. It's another goal and another score there. So the scores now for Croatian, they have moved on to 53 versus Germany's 22. So they are pushing away now. It's going to take something special from Germany to come back now. Ball gets handballed to the pack. Germans have it. Can they get a few goals at least to really finish this championship up with? Croatia getting the half-back flank. Handball up. That was a fierce tackle. Fair play to Croatia too. It was a fierce tackle, but he was caught too high. And he's going to go back and take this kick now. Again, Svetko's got the hand up. His confidence is sky high, so he's ready for another shot at it. It goes in his direction. It's him and Josipic. Goes over their heads, bounces down. Tap down there by Croatia. Smart tap down. In comes Josipic. Kicks it around. It could be Lenic. Up and hook who it is. Svetko. He has made some space, lost his opponent, and he's marked that outside the 50 again. Really smart looking play there by the Croatians though. Like a smart tap down. And they didn't just blaze away in the forward line. They chipped around, looked for the players, and then finally into some space. They see Svetko and they landed on his chest. Really, really smart play by the Croatians. And you definitely get the sense they've been not just a well-coached team, but well-drilled. And a lot of composure, which is what I've liked about the Germans. Svetko has gone from 70. I didn't even think it was an opportunity. I didn't even talk about him having a shot, and he has kicked that through. That must be the longest goal kicked in this tournament. He was inside the centre square when he's booted that. That is an incredible kick. Svetko has kicked 2 downtown long-range bombs, and it is party time here for the Croatians in their last match of the tournament. They will be absolutely thrilled with how they've finished out this tournament. It has been beautiful football to watch. Hablach up again, but the Germans get the tap down. Osters get it on the ball. He's been good for them all tournament. It's disappointing that some of these great German players haven't been able to come away tasting victory this tournament. Osters given his all. Jacob Jung's been good. Sartori down back has been strong for them all tournament. Here's an opportunity for Germany. Ball was thrown out of the pack. This is Kevin Hoff. Kicks out now. Hoff, lovely. There's Klusman again. He's looked sharp. Can't get his hands. He does get his hands on this one. Gets the handball up. Beats everybody. Goes over the line. And outside for a boundary throw-in. I guess hopefully now that some of these German boys that won't go home having tasted victory might get a personal victory with a position in the team of the tournament, which will be awarded later on tonight after today's grand final day. Ball kicked up. Svetko goes again. Brings it down. Strong play. Brings it down to his smaller man. They run around. That's number 12. That was the Tomislav Nedic, the handstanding superstar. Ball comes down. Knocked on. Only knocked as far though. It's big German. Good handball, smart. Jung gets rid of it again. Keeps on playing. Well played, Jung. Well played, 23. That's Justin Bayer. No, 23, sorry, is Justin Bayer. The big, strong German ruckman. He did well there. Ball up again. Tap down by Hubluch. A smart tap into the place of Merkovic. He's been good. Number 13 here, Joseph Kravar, has got an absolute paddock to run into here. He's going to have a chance to pick this up. Take his time. Dances around one. Kicks it in long. It's a lovely kick. It's going to land right. Oh! Touched by Svetko. It was landing on the number 7's chest for Croatia. Germany now get the ball out. Run through. Oh, he's Nedic again. Handball almost hit the target. This is Ivan Izovic. What can he do? Ivoc taps it down. Few fresh areas, and that is kicking in danger. German player had the head down over the ball, and the Croatian kicked a bit wildly at that. So that comes out in the back pocket. A lovely kick there by Fabian. That's Fabian Naumann. He's kicked that out just in front of his teammate, though. A few boys look like they're a bit tired there. It's been 4 pretty tiring matches, especially for the Germans, who we have said have been hit by injury. And they have, even their better players, haven't had a chance, I guess, Ben, to go and sit on the bench and rest during these matches. It's pretty much been flat out the whole time for them. So you can see that that's starting to catch up with them.
Yeah, they really, they worked really hard to get their team together this year to be able to attend, and came with the minimum of 18 players. So obviously all injuries throughout the tournament have a massive effect when you've got that small list and not the great depth. Ball goes into the forward line here. Klusman. Ah, yes. He's plucked one there. Fantastic. Playing in front, and that's something that we're trying to teach all the Europeans that are learning this game. Get in front, play in front, and good things happen.
That was certainly classic Klusman. Strong arms, good lead, held his position, kept his man away from the ball, and took the mark. And he could end a good championship here with another few goals, Klusman. He's coming in. It's a bit of a floater, and that has gone through for a point, unfortunately, for Klusman. Germany kick another point, though. They haven't given up trying yet. They're out in their legs. They are stuffed, the Germans, but they are still making sure they don't have an lick of petrol in the tank by the end of this match. They're giving it everything. Here comes Josevic. Good fly. Was there a hand in the back? Umpire plays on. Essa gets the ball across. That's a good piece of play. Kicked up. Ball goes over the back of that pack. Croatian smallmen then have a chance to kick it back in. Into a danger zone, though. Looks like they might get out of this. Good hands by the Croatians. Again, good composure. Didn't just blaze away. Jacob Jung now has the ball. He's running in from 50. Can he kick the goal? Running in, streaming in from outside 50. Oh, Klusman almost takes the mark on the forward line. Turns, tries to get around. Runs into a player and he's tackled too high.
Very, very lucky Klusman. He ducked the head, and the Croatian player just went a little bit high in the tackle. He definitely knew what he was doing, Klusman, and the rewards are here with a shot at goal. I'd say 45-degree angle. We're directly behind this. We'll ride this home. Klusman approaches. Perfect drop punt straight through the eye, diddle-diddle. That's 6 points.
Well deserved there by Klusman. Again, classic Klusman. Got to the front of the pack, went to Ben, went to Bob. He did duck his head to get around the corner, but the Croatian player ran straight into him, and that's a free kick any day of the week, and he has absolutely threaded that one through. So well played, Klusman. Germany get a score up on the board. It's too little too late, you'd think, though. It's Croatia 59, plays Germany 29. Still 6 goals of difference here, but it is good to see Germany, and credits to them for playing out this match and managing to kick a couple of late goals here. They, as we have talked about, have been absolutely plagued by injury. It's great to see them now running out this last match. They've been good to watch, the German team. They're up against a formidable Croatians. There is the final siren. It's the end of the match for Croatia-Germany, the end of the tournament for Croatia and Germany. Croatia are thrilled out there on the ground. It has been a big introduction to full-sided AFL international competition for the Croatians, and they can lift their heads very high after this tournament. We have the head of AFL Europe here, Ben McKenna, with me. Ben, you must be pleased with what you've seen from the Croatians.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, both teams fantastic to battle it out. It's a long week. It's the fourth game in 8 days, and those guys looked weary, but fantastically at the end, you see them all shaking hands, and we've got a really good spirit with Australian rules football in Europe, and this is a fantastic part of it, that they all shake the hands of the umpires, get around each other and celebrate what's been an amazing week, and you can see the Croatians' joy in pulling off this victory and working towards that world ranking that they've now achieved. They'll go away, they'll take some heart from this week and go away. They know they've got some things to work on, but in hindsight, they weren't far away from a number of those games, and they'll know that it's just around the corner, a major breakthrough for them as a team. And to Germany, well done on getting here and being competitive right till the last moment. They stuck around and kept trying all the way and done some great things throughout the tournament as well.
Well, as the players head off, we certainly have some cracking matches to come for you this afternoon. So stick around if you're watching on airtv.ie or thescore.ie. Make sure you let us know what you're up to, what you think of the matches today by tweeting us at hashtag EC13. Want to throw a special highlight there to Claire Shapland, who's watching. She says Bulldogs set and ready to go for the grand final. Full squad fit and good to go. And she says as well, watch live on Air TV, Great Britain versus Ireland. Hashtag EC13. It's going to be a great afternoon of footy. We've got Denmark versus Sweden coming up for you next. They have not yet played each other, so that's going to be a cracking game to watch. And then, of course, we've got the big daddy-ola, the grand final at 4 p.m. Great Britain versus Ireland. There's a lot of talk about this one on Twitter. People are getting very excited. The UK boys starting to arrive at the ground now. They have a huge opportunity to win some of their first silverware. So lots to look for in the rest of the afternoon. Stick with us. We're on Air TV and thescore.ie. Special thanks to Discover Ireland for their sponsorship of the 2013 Australian AFL Europe Championship.